What up, family? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports, the podcast for the fans and by the fans. And today, we getting into it's Dame time in Milwaukee. And y'all know we got to give y'all our picks. We're going to talk a little bit about NBA Media Day, too. Next on Yeah, I Said It Sports. Subscribe, y'all. Please subscribe, man. What up, family? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. I got the whole crew just about with me today, minus Sean, is Darius, Blair, and Brianna, and me. What up, y'all?
What's up?
What they do?
So, y'all know what happened this past weekend since we've been gone. Dame been getting on another team. He been needing to get up out of here, man. He got up out of Portland, man. He in Milwaukee. Y'all saw the trade. We don't need to go over that. Everybody knows who went where and why. I just got to ask the questions, man. I mean, we've had a few days to digest what happened. You know, last year Milwaukee was 58-24. They did not make the NBA Finals. They decided they want to go and get some more scoring from Dame, man. You know, Dame averaged 32-7 last year. So they were in first place last year. They won 58 games, lost 24. They missed the NBA Finals. Some say they got one of the two best players in the NBA in Giannis. Now you add Dame on there, and they already have defense. How good can Milwaukee be? Is Milwaukee your favorite to go to the NBA Finals out of the East? Now, also, the Boston Celtics did add Drew Holiday. So, with that being said, Brianna, I'm going to go to you first. I feel like your opinion is going to be interesting.
No, it's not.
Is Milwaukee your favorite to come out the East now? I just got
no.
No? What?
Only because, like everyone else, I gotta see them on the court. I can't just go off of the talent. Of course, they got a stacked roster. They're super talented. Adding Dame is a huge plus. But I gotta see how they gel together. I got to see them on the floor first. So for now, I'm gonna stick with Boston being my favorite.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's interesting. And see, this is why I came to you first. This is interesting because I think Milwaukee is the favorite for me right now. Because I understand you get rid of Drew. I get that.
Right.
But they was able to keep Chris Middleton.
Who is hurt.
Who is hurt, you know, who is hurt. I don't know when he's going to be back. But he is hurt. But you got Brook Lopez, who's one of the better defenders in the NBA. You also got Giannis, obviously, who's one of the top tier defenders in the NBA. And you add in Dame. So I think this helps out Giannis the most because it takes a lot of the scoring that he normally has to do in forcing shots and driving to the hole. Now he got a guy that you can't leave alone by himself, especially when Middleton come back. You can't leave neither one of them by themselves, and you can't build no brick wall for Giannis. I think this opens up Giannis's game even more. I think he might win the MVP. It depends on how him and Dame work this thing out. Giannis might win the MVP. I'm trying to tell you, what are they going to do?
You already got him up there for MVP,
bruh. He is my early MVP favorite. If they work this thing out,
well, he'd be early. He'd be MVP MVP top favorite every year. Like
every year. But hey, man, listen, he could take this thing to another level, man. For real, because you got to think about it. You can't if you doubling, then you leaving Dame out there. If you get Dame, then you got Middleton when he comes back out there on the perimeter. What are we doing? Like, because before they was packing the paint, making sure they shoot from the outside. Now you got outside, you got not one but two outside shooters, and it ain't like Dame can't take this bad boy to the cup. And Dame's range is like stats. He ain't got no limit to his range. So what are you gonna do with Giannis, man, when he coming down the court, full speed? What are we doing? Who's guarding? Ain't nobody in Boston guarding that man. I'm sorry. They just ain't got nobody. They ain't got nobody. Miami ain't got nobody. I mean, who else? Like, what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? That's the exciting thing for me. I don't know what you think, Blair, because that's how I'm seeing it. That's how I'm seeing it right now. Like,
it's funny
right now.
I picked the Bucks last year and they lost, and it was kind of bad. So it was like, it's a good trade for them. I mean,
definitely,
you got to see them jail, and they got a new head coach, so it's not like you going to see them in the same system they were in. I don't really know what this other dude brings to the table, so I got to see how all parties work together. I would normally give it to the Bucks, but getting a new head coach, getting a new player like Dame, like trying to piece all that together.
I'm telling you, it sounds good on paper. I need to see it.
I don't know what the head coach's like credentials are. I gotta see this dude, what he gonna put out there.
That's a good point. What you thinking, Darius?
I like the Bucks, bro. They look good. It's just
that's fair. That's fair.
Just a little piggyback off of what everybody said. Yeah, last year I do agree, but the Bucks was a little disappointing. I also agree that if Giannis didn't get hurt, man, the boy's going to the finals.
I believe that him getting hurt meant more than anything else.
Right. I do agree with what Brianna is saying. You want to see it on the court to see how it's going to be. But for me, although I feel like Drew Holiday was an excellent pickup for Boston, unlike Milwaukee, Boston had to give up their size. They gave up Robert Williams, and they had to give up Malcolm Brogdon, which was like your number one scorer off the bench. As far as the Bucks are concerned, I feel like now this, like you were saying, Chris, it take the pressure off of Giannis. Dame can bring the ball up court. Dame can initiate the offense. And they got to keep Middleton, Lopez, and what's the other dude name? Bobby Portis. So I feel like, y'all know me. I feel like size matters. There's two things you can't teach are size and speed. So with that, I just feel like, although I think Boston is going to be very good defensively in the playoffs, I just feel like they're going to be too little. You got to deal with the Giannis's, and you still got to deal with Joel Embiid and people like that. You need a big, bro. You need a big. So I think, Bucks my favorite to come out the East. I don't see nobody beating them boys. If it all work out well, I don't see how you beat them.
Right.
I don't see how you beat them. Like, they good all around now. Now everybody who was complaining about Giannis shooting, I don't got to shoot now because I got another dude who can average 30.
I mean, I'm thinking
even if Middleton is not on, you got Dame. You know what I'm saying now?
Right.
So it's like, Giannis can have a night where, hey, I can make my impact defensively and only score like 18, 20 points. This nigga Dame might be going off for 40.
I understand what everybody is saying. Now, I do think that is very much. I put a lot of weight into what Blair was saying as far as like the new coach and everything else like that. Now, I think that happens during the regular season. Like, you have to. I don't think they might not be number one in the East because they have to work. Find a way to figure out the system, find a way to work Dame in, have them gel, learn how you know what I'm saying? They got to learn how each other play, where you want the ball, where you like the ball, where would you like it when I kick it back out, where you want me to kick it out to? Do you want me to kick it back to your left? You know what I'm saying? All those little things, all that stuff matters. So I think they will probably suffer a little bit in the regular season, but come playoff time, bruh. And I think the Celtics haven't given up Robert Williams. I think they're thinking because they got Kristaps Porzingis, they still have some size. But my boy,
Yeah.
ain't no guarantee he gonna be there, my boy. He got the same problem Robert Williams been having. He get hurt a lot. He does.
This is true. This is true.
So, and if you got Al Horford as the dude that's your anchor, he's like
Al Horford has ranked for the past 2 seasons in the bottom of the league at his position, bro. And Porzingis, I feel like he gonna bring more scoring than rebounding.
But luckily for Boston, Al Horford has his games where he's on and he comes in clutch when they need him to. It ain't all the time, but he does have his games when they need him.
Hey, that boy be spotting up in that corner now.
Bro. Bro, he got to get down there low with the big boys, man. He can't be sitting there no more because you ain't got nobody to get the rebound. Williams is gone. Who else you gonna get? Who gonna get the rebound? No. So, and Kristaps, we all know he gonna be out in the perimeter. He ain't gonna be down there with them big boys. He don't want to be down there. He's trying to stay healthy. So, I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. I still think I like the Bucks because I like their size and their scoring ability, and they can still play defense when you get to the hole. But whoo, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a fun season. We can talk a little bit about NBA Media Day. So our boy Brianna's mom's favorite player did it again, man. Here go the photo. I'm gonna give you the photo right here. Man, my boy came with the fresh press. Hot off the press.
I'm convinced that this is just what Jimmy does. He just wants
I found it hilarious.
Because he comes to the regular season and he looks like regular old Jimmy Buck.
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be
with the media day. Why not?
Yeah, I mean,
why not?
Because he definitely gonna sweat out that press when he in the game, so he ain't gonna be able to. He ain't gonna be luxurious during the game. That's for damn sure.
He ain't wearing that drink.
But I just found that hilarious. LeBron saying that AD is the face of the Lakers. He's trying. I mean,
he's been trying, bro. He's been pushing that for a while.
I'm gonna just say,
like, bro, I'm not getting no younger, bro. What are you doing?
He don't want it. If he wanted it, he'd have had it a long time ago. He don't want it.
No, he doesn't.
I think he want it now because he signed the extension. So now
they paid him.
He's going to his contract now goes past LeBron contract.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he said Mr. Glass said he's trying to play 82 games.
Well, we will see. I highly doubt this.
Hold on. I'm not too
65, huh? Like he actually made it to enough to get an award for something.
Listen, I'm not too fond of Michigan, man, but I will say this: my man Jalen Rose coined the phrase, "Ain't gonna be able to do it." He ain't gonna be able to do that. He ain't gonna be able to do it. He ain't playing no 82 games. We all know it's gonna be about game number 5. I hate to say this, man. I really don't want to say it, but we're gonna be watching the game, and he gonna go up, and he gonna fall, and he's just gonna be like, "Damn, here we go again." I hope that doesn't happen, but
he gonna fall, and he gonna hit his elbow and be out for 2 weeks.
Hey, AD hit the ground more than some football players, bro. No cap.
And it's just, I really
he's so damn big. You should not be hitting the ground this damn much. You are big as hell.
Hey, he got 2 left feet.
It's terrible. It's a shame.
Yeah,
We wish you a healthy season, AD.
I really do. I really want to see him ball out. I really do. But shit, my man, it's really hard to defend you when we be watching the game and then all of a sudden they be like, y'all heard about it? Y'all see that last play? Like, I don't want to see it. I just turn my head for a quick second. He's out already. Okay, I don't want to see it. So I hope he has a great season, man. I really do. So hope he stay healthy for everybody's sake, because I wanna see what he can do. You know, if he can step up and be the man. You know, so we're gonna move on. Last week, of course, we're going to go to our NFL games now. Last week, someone's very happy. Y'all know what we got to do. We got to go over what we did the previous week, and how everyone did. With 10 games, finishing in last place. It is Sean and me with 10 games picked correctly. Ah, man, some teams let me down.
Shout out to y'all.
Watson talking about he don't want to play. Move on, man. Move on. I ain't gonna get too upset about that. In second, with 11 games picked correctly, it is Darius and Blair. And in first place for the second straight week with 12 games picked correctly is Brianna. I mean, I was
Darius,
just as shocked as everybody else.
Darius, what's up with it? I'm coming back. That first week was awful. I had like 6 games. I'm coming back.
What place I came in?
Second.
Oh, okay. I can't keep doing all these seconds, man. I got to get back in my rightful spot. I'm like 7-time champion.
Not 7 times.
Obviously, Sean's not here today. He has some family events going on, so I'll get his picks later on. So y'all know what the tradition is. First game, first place go first. First game on Thursday night. On primetime television, 8:15. It is the Chicago Bears at the Washington Commanders. Brianna, where are you gonna go? I mean,
I am not picking the Bears ever. I'm going with the Commanders.
Now, remember you said that now, because I know everybody don't see the cut up. You know, because I'm a roll that beautiful bean footage.
Y'all boys ain't doing later on in the season. Them your boys, they ain't doing so hot.
Yeah, you're right. Blair, where you going with it, man?
Not picking the Bears. I'm going with the Commanders. The Bears look like a dumpster fire, man.
Yeah.
At least the Commanders try and stay in games.
Exactly.
Yeah. Darius?
And Chris, as much shit as I give you about Ohio State quarterbacks, Justin Fields played good the other day. And somehow the Bears still find a way to fucking lose. Like, I don't understand. They need to trade them for one of the teams in the USFL or something. Like, it's crazy. I don't get it.
Whole team,
28-7 in the third quarter, and you lose in regulation. Come on, man.
31-28.
I know I said it about Baker Mayfield, but ain't no way in hell I can pick the Bears. Yeah. I ain't got that much confidence in Sam Howell, but I got confidence that they'll beat up on the Bears. So yeah, going Washington, and I'm going Washington big. I'm going like 31-17.
Yeah. No.
Honestly, I feel like that's going to be pretty much the rest of the season. No matter how good Justin Fields plays, the Bears defense, it's not the worst defense in football right now because that honor actually belongs to the team that they played against, was the Denver Broncos. They're one of the worst defenses I've seen in a long time. Like how you give up that many points that fast. They went for it on first of all, the coach as well. He went for it on 4th and 1. Just take the points, my boy. Just take the points. Take the points, but he couldn't. He wanted to go for it to try to end the game. Okay, cool. Your offensive line is not good at all. I don't know why you lost yardage on 4th and 1. So I'm going Washington. I mean, they're just not good. They're just not good at all, man. It's just not good. It's not working. Everything they're trying is not working on defense. I don't know what to tell you. They're just not a good team. I'm going Washington. And I think Washington is going to win big. I think it's going to be like 28-7 or some crazy stuff like that. Moving on. Next game. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the very impressive win with the Buffalo Bills over here. So Jacksonville at Buffalo. But it's not London. At Buffalo or in Buffalo. It's in London.
London.
Jacksonville's playing in London 2 straight weeks. So, Brianna, where are you going with this one?
I'm going with the Bills.
The Bills. Okay. Darius, what say you? Who do you think gonna win this one?
And I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to go with Jacksonville only because them boys play in London all the time.
I told you, bro. They are the away team. They always over there.
They done played a total of 10 games in London. But that being said, I also told niggas, hold up, pump your brakes on Trevor Lawrence, man. There's still a lot of football to be played. A lot of quarterbacks out there that he still got to jump over. And they tried to crown him. My homeboy Nance, this dude Nick Wright. And guess what? Boy gonna lose by 30 in London. So I'm going with the Bills, bro. Going with the Bills. Still not as Bills as a lot of other people, but I'm going with them for this game.
All right. Blair.
You want to pick Jacksonville for real?
I do.
I really do. I guess I'll pick the Bills.
Your heart ain't in it, Blair. Go ahead and pick the Jags.
Blair saw them last 2 games from the Jags.
It's tough. It's hard to pick.
Pretty bad. Pretty horrible. Pretty bad.
Yeah,
pretty bad.
I'm going the Bills rolling too. The only thing is the Jags play overseas all the time. I go Bills, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm going Jags. Upset pick of the week. I'm going with the Jags. So I'm going with the Jags for 2 reasons. 1, they do play overseas all the time. And 2, they're already over there. They've been over there. Buffalo got to travel to there.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was thinking. But I'm like, man, they are.
Buffalo is the better team. But I think Jacksonville
will get up. This could be the week the Bills let down because it happens. Yeah, he froze. Like, this could be the week. Kind of a short week for them. But the Jags already been over there in like Germany or somewhere, wherever they played the first one. Now they playing in London. But I'm not 100%. I want to go Jags really badly. But I guess.
You locked in, my boy. You locked in. Are you locked in?
Hey, I'm never locked in. I'm trying to lock me in, hold me down. I can make my choice if I want to.
Calvin Ridley is good, but he's not the game changer that they need.
Facts. But
I don't know, man. I'm good. I'll work with the Bills. We'll see. If they let me down, I might be like, here we go again.
I mean, I understand you. Moving on. The next
All right. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for coming back. Christopher has technical difficulties. We're getting back to it now. It's the Titans and the Colts. Let's get it. Titans and the Colts. We are moving along.
Yes, it's the Titans and the Colts. What are we talking? We in Houston Texans versus the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, damn.
Why we can't talk about the Titans and the Colts? Don't they play too?
They do, but that's a couple games. That's a couple games down, sir. It's a couple.
We're looking at a different list, man. You missed it. Titans and the Colts. We already picked. We just waiting on you to pick. What's your pick?
Hey, I'm waiting on you. I didn't hear a word y'all said. Now, goddamn it, who y'all picking? Who you picking, Brianna? Atlanta or Houston?
This go back.
Go back to Texas and
no, we Titans and the Colts, baby. We are
Titans and the Colts. None of that recorded.
We are Ryan. It's recording now. We are Ryan Tannehill or the other dude. What's his name?
Anthony Richardson.
It's not Anderson. It's
Anthony Richardson.
It is Anthony Richards. That's it.
Well, who y'all pick? I need to write this down.
Brianna is going first.
We pick the Titans.
Y'all pick the Titans. Okay, cool.
There is my pick. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, I feel like Anthony Richardson all right now.
Yeah.
I feel like Tennessee fumbled the bag, man. I'm going with the Colts.
Going with the Colts.
Yes, Anthony Richardson get a dub.
I'm with you, my boy. I'm with Anthony Richardson as well.
Anthony Richardson as well. I'm gonna roll with the vet in the division. It should be the Colts because they're at home. But I ain't seen enough Richardson yet to be like, let's get it. I feel like they're very familiar with each other. That stuff matters. All right.
Facts.
Colts and Texas. Colts and Titans.
Colts and Texas. If you guys are not aware, so the game that we skipped over was it's not going to be.
We have not skipped.
It's Carolina and Detroit. I'm sure everybody went with Detroit, including me. So
we didn't skip nothing.
For Chris scratched out, we called 2 games. We didn't miss nothing. 2 games. We was 2 games in. We're 2 games in. We are on.
Exactly.
We're on the 4th game now.
Exactly. 4. What do you mean? I don't know what list you guys are going on, but the next game we had here when I got cut off, we had Houston and Atlanta.
We didn't hear none of that. We didn't hear that. We had Houston and Atlanta right now.
Right now.
Cool. So who do you guys have? We all know what we got for Tennessee and Indy. Who do you got? Houston, the CJ Stroud, Houston, or the Atlanta Falcons and Desmond Ridder. Who you got, Brianna?
CJ showed promise. I'm gonna go with the Texans.
Whoa, okay. I don't even Houston.
Texans look good. I'm going with the Falcons though. They're at the house. We're gonna see what they do. Coming off a loss against the Jags over there.
Mm-hmm.
Darius.
Well, Houston just dragged us, so shit.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
hey, it is what it is. Shit. But I guess I'm gonna go Houston. Atlanta, I don't know, man. I feel like they got good weapons. They just not utilizing them right. They got Bijan. They got Kyle Pitts has been absent for 4 weeks. Got to be the QB.
Let's get it.
I'm going with the Texans.
Facts. I think I'm a roll with the Texans, man. I'm a roll with the Texans. Part of me wants to actually.
Saints.
Part of me wants to roll with Atlanta because of the running back, but
I'm
gonna go with the better quarterback right now. CJ Stroud is lighting it up, man. I doubted him. I doubted him last week because I thought the Pittsburgh was gonna hand him his ass. They kind of did. He only made, he only made completed like half of his passes, but he still got it done. So I'm gonna roll with Houston this week, man, and see what CJ can do. We're gonna move on.
Moving on.
Carolina, Detroit. We all on Detroit. Let's keep it.
Oh, we're going straight to Carolina, Detroit. Okay, yeah, Detroit.
Nobody's picking Carolina at this point. Let's just be real.
So are we gonna? Is that the same thing as the Giants and the Dolphins? Is anybody picking the Giants and the Dolphins?
Oh God, yes, that's exactly where I was going. We got the New York Giants at the Miami Dolphins. Anybody picking the Giants, man? After this dumpster fire of a team that we just watched.
Yeah, Sean.
Right.
Don't never let me hear you say the word Danny Dimes ever again.
So we out the way. Okay, so we almost got that done. What we going with next? The Saints and the Pats?
So yeah, so the
Saints
next
and the
game.
Patriots. We're going with the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots.
Who you got? Brianna.
I'm going with the Saints.
Still?
I am.
All right.
Jameis still the starting quarterback.
Carr's in. He played last game. He didn't play well, but he played last game.
Okay.
So
who the Saints playing?
The Patriots.
New England Patriots.
Right.
I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like the Coach Belichick effect has worn off on the NFL. Teams was most scared of Tom Brady. So they like, man, we could beat y'all. I'm going to say Derek Carr. I'm going to blame last week on him just coming back from the injury, man. So I'm going to go with the Saints.
All right.
They got
Blair, who you got, man?
Still think they're going to win the division.
That's crazy, man, because I don't know.
The only win that the Patriots had so far is over the Jets.
It ain't looking good for New England, bro. Their offense looks horrible.
Trash.
Terrible, bro. Terrible.
Is it time? Is it time to move on from Money Mac?
Jones. You know what? That ain't his fault. He had 3 OCs in 3 years, bro. That's not something you can really blame on him. It's just the circumstances. It's Bill Belichick's fault for letting it get this bad. Man, I want to go Pats because they at home and the Saints is outside. I'm like, it might be cold. I don't know. But they just look so bad.
Matt Jones, it's just like his highs are high, but his lows are low. Like, and it's like, I try to give him credit because he made a Pro Bowl, but shit, Mitch Trubisky made a Pro Bowl, so.
I mean, he lost his OC that he was, the Pro Bowl he went to, that a different OC. Like, it's crazy, man.
It was a kind of different team, too.
Yeah.
No more.
The Saints ain't really much better, but.
I feel like, shit, I ain't gonna lie. I like the Saints probably better in all aspects, to be honest. I like the quarterback better. Did Kamara come back this week?
Yes, he did.
Back
last week
and balled out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the running game. I like their receivers better. I definitely like and I feel like Matthew Judon getting hurt is a big blow.
When I say the Saints, yeah, that's true. That hurts a lot. When the Saints aren't much, but like the teams that they beat and the teams that they lost to, bro, they just aren't that good. Like, I don't know. but the Pats don't look good either. So only team they beat was the Jets.
And they
Facts.
look like hot ass.
And say it again. I'm going New Orleans, man. Part of me was like, this could be one of those games where I just can't do it, man. New England looks bad on offense, man. Their defense is always going to be, if you have Bill Belichick, their defense is always going to look good. They always going to have at least a good defense.
Find a way.
Jesus Christ, is that offense struggling? And Mac is, boy, you feel sorry for him, man. He's just not getting it done, man. Yeah, it might be Zappy time pretty soon if he don't get it together. So
Zappy is trash. Can't do
we'll see, man. We'll see. But a lot of the former Patriots are saying like he got stuff there. He's just not seeing it. So we'll see, man. Okay. We'll see. But I got to go with New Orleans, man. I just think they're just a more complete team. And like Darius said, Jude Allen going down really, really affects the D. So I got to go with New Orleans. Moving on.
All right, we got 2 more 1:00 games, y'all. We're going to go with the Bengals and the Cardinals.
That is at 4:00, sir. We're not going there. We're going to the Baltimore Ravens. You cannot skip their game,
I'm
sir.
sorry.
It's the Baltimore Ravens.
The Baltimore Ravens
Steelers.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers. He didn't want to go there. He didn't want to go there.
Me and you, listen, we already know where they're going. We're going to let them argue first. Blair, where are you going on this? Because we know where they're going, goddammit. You just want to avoid picking this damn game.
The Steelers don't look good, man. Like Kenny Pickett looks bad, bro. Like, I don't even know what to call that. Like, but it's a division game, and that makes it difficult to call. I really don't know till tomorrow what's going on. I'll go Ravens, man. Kenny Pickett just looks really bad. I would normally have picked the Steelers in this situation, but Kenny Pickett looks bad.
Yeah, man. I really think that last week they got caught up. Pittsburgh just got caught up. Got caught up in the perfect storm. Kenny Pickett didn't play particularly well. CJ Stroud did his thing, man. He played with some poise. He was right on the money with pretty much majority of his passes, and they got the win, man. It was a pretty significant win especially for the Texans. But it's the offense, man. I really want to pick Pittsburgh. I can't do it. Can't do it. Shit. I hate it. I hate that I can't pick them. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. I don't like neither one of these fucking teams. Both of these motherfuckers kiss my ass. But I'm going to go with Baltimore. I'll go with the fucking Birds. They'll get the victory because Lamar's playing and the Steelers got compromised Kenny Pickett. So, I mean, it's just working out for the Ravens, man. My QB was compromised. Darius' QB is compromised. I mean, that's the way the cards fall, man. It is what it is.
That is the way.
Y'all can go. We do not care nothing about a compromised QB. Because last season when my QB was compromised, y'all ain't care about it. So we don't care that y'all QBs is out there hurt as hell. Fuck them niggas. They out there, ain't they? Oh, okay then. We have nothing to argue about. It's gonna be a good game. It's always a good game. It's always a good game. I'm not even talking shit. I'm saying we don't got nothing to argue about because it's gonna be a good game. It's always a good game. No matter who touched the field, they give us a show every time. So we'll just see who comes out the victor.
With that being said, I do agree with what Brianna just said. I agree with what a lot of y'all said. Shit, my offense is trash. Goddamn. I think it's less Kenny Pickett and more of Matt Canada, sorry ass. Hope you get fired like tonight before he go to bed. should just call this nigga and be like, "Hey, bro, we forgot to tell you, your ass is fired." At the
Fire him
same
on the
time,
tarmac,
like
going to
Brianna
the
said,
team plane.
it's always a good game, and my defense got embarrassed this week. They ain't going for that shit this week, man. 16-20, Pittsburgh. Lamar, I need you to
So we
still
are
give me.
now going. Did he disappear again?
No.
No, he did
So
not.
we are now.
I did not. It just got me
Did
thinking
not.
about the game. Darius is. I'm feeling the energy, man. I'm feeling the energy.
Okay, we are now going to two dumpster fires of a teams. The Cincinnati Bengals.
He
who
has
are
been
going
wanting to say this.
What
slowly
list are you
away,
looking at,
and
sir?
then the Arizona
Where's the
Cardinals,
list?
who
The
are
list
going
is it's the
similarly
Philadelphia
in the
Eagles.
same direction.
Jesus.
You got the
We can
Brianna,
go
what you
the
got?
Cincinnati Bengals at the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes.
We can
What's
go there now.
wrong with my list? My list is the same as your list. It got all the games on it.
Yes, they're in a different order. But
Lord Jesus.
the Cincinnati Bengals or the Arizona Cardinals.
And he getting all frizzled when it's
God.
out of order. He all frazzled. Like, what you doing, man? Y'all miss games and numbers. For y'all who don't know, we got out of order. They don't know what list we following.
It's fine. We having fun with it. Brianna, who you got, man? Cincinnati or Arizona?
Unfortunately, I got the Bengals.
The Bangalangles.
Blair?
Cincinnati gonna do their thing, right?
Doubt it,
I don't know.
but
I
I
don't
doubt
either.
it. But they gonna be on the field, so
I mean, you know, they play hard. They got
They what?
record. They play hard, right? Is
My bad.
is that inaccurate? Do they not play hard?
y'all ain't.
I'm like, what? I thought they play hard. They didn't like try. They don't try. Like, yeah, I'll go Bengals. I guess Joe Burrow should be 1 week removed from the leg thing. He should be feeling a little bit better. Here's hoping their offense gets on track, because that's not looking real good. So let's go Bengals.
Darius?
Yeah. I'm scared to pick the Bengals, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Cool, bro. That's why I'm like, I want to pick.
I'm telling you, but I feel like once you don't pick them, them niggas gonna come out and win.
Right,
It's
and
gonna
then
be
Chris
that
gonna
1
be
week.
like, "I told y'all."
I told y'all, nigga, y'all should have picked
We
it.
always come out when we need.
I'm not saying anything this
Not
year.
right
I'm
now.
just
You
let it
not.
roll. I'm
It'd
gonna just
be
let it roll.
easier to pick. It's not them losing. It's like how they losing. Like, we just got done talking about my team. Hey, my team offense is sorry as fuck, nigga. Like, it's been that way for like the past 3 years. I don't know why the fuck the Bengals can't score a fucking touchdown. Like, I don't get it. Even with Joe Burrow being hurt, well, he ain't hurt. He hurt. He not injured. But it's like, man, bro, I don't know. I'm gonna pick them. I'm gonna pick Cincinnati this week because they playing Arizona. They only good enough to beat the Giants. But
Arizona beat the Cowboys.
I mean, the Cowboys. They beat the Cowboys only because the Cowboys overlooked them. But man, if the Bengals don't get it together this week, probably gotta throw this season in trash, bro. It's over with.
Throw it away.
I ain't even gonna lie.
And if I'm keeping it 1,000, Darius, keeping it 1,000, I agree with you, my boy. Right now, the Cardinals have lost to Washington 20-16. They lost to the New York Giants 31-28.
Yep.
They beat the Cowboys, and then they got destroyed by the 49ers.
Yep.
Jamar Chase complained about not getting the ball. We went out, we got him the ball, we got a dub. You go back out against the Titans, he don't really get his normal touches, and we lost. We got blown up. We got our ass kicked. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We got beat down. I'ma still grow with us. I think we're gonna get this game. This is a game for Joe Burrow and Cincinnati to start to feel good about themselves. If they do not get it together, because defense, I'm not even talking.
My question.
This has nothing to you about you. I need to vent right now, Brianna. I need to vent.
They don't win.
This motherfucking Cincinnati offense has no excuse.
No excuse.
If y'all don't start scoring some points on the Arizona Cardinals, we got problems. Start a whole year away. Like, what is going on? What is going on? What are y'all doing?
It's over. They lose.
Come up with something. Y'all got to do something on this offensive side of the ball. You got to do something. I'm a roll with Cincinnati, but man, they got to get it together, man. This offensive side of the ball is just ridiculous right now. We looking like we the Steelers. And that's not a good thing. It is. Our defense is decent and our offense looks straight bad. That's not a shot. That's the truth. It's just that's not a shot. It's just the truth.
Shots.
Both our offense look like trash right now.
How you out here talking shit about your own team and Darius get hit with a strike?
Exactly. I get caught in the crossfire. I'm 2-2.
Hey,
you don't score more points than y'all.
It's the truth. Moving on.
Boy, he
next
just
game.
slid that in there so smooth.
It wasn't a shot. It's the truth.
It was a shot.
All I did was agree with Darius. It's the truth.
He wasn't even
Brianna,
talking.
I'll see you in the playoffs.
With him. He didn't say nothing that you could agree with.
Whatever, nigga. Moving on. The next game.
Jets and the Broncos.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles at the Los Angeles Rams. Who you got, Brianna?
Jets and the Broncos.
I got the Eagles.
Eagles. Darius, who you got?
Hey, Philly, let's ride.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Blair.
Let's go. Where?
Ooh. He done had some luck with them Rams, man. I'm kind of feeling that. But I'm going to roll with Philly. I think it's going to be a damn good game, though. But I'm going to roll with Philly. I
want to pick Philly, but I'm like, is Philly really going to beat everybody all season?
And they rolling, and it's in L.A. So
it's coast. Like,
they are not. They are definitely. I feel like Philadelphia got the same problem that we saw them have in the Super Bowl. Defense just not holding together, and both of their safeties is hurt right now. It should be enough for them to win this game, though.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm rolling with Blair, man. I'm a roll.
Oh Lord!
I'm a roll with the Rams, man.
I ain't
they
going
to the West Coast. I'm a roll with the Rams. The Rams are a very good team, man. They're going to be a pretty good team. I like the receiver. I like their running game. They got to stick to what they do, though. You got to run the ball. And I think they'll get that dub. They'll get that dub.
I want to pick the Rams bad.
Yeah, they'll get it done. They'll get it done for us, Blair. Moving on. The next game.
For us, then.
We have the New York Jets at the Denver Broncos. So here you go. Two trash ass teams. What team is going to come out and be less trash? Brianna.
Are they playing in Denver?
In Denver. Zach Wilson looked much better against Kansas City.
I'm going with the Jets.
Ooh. Blair. I knew this was going to cost you a lot of thinking. You like, it's in Denver. You know, that shit has not been working out for us lately. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
that bad.
you would
This
think that
defense
they
is
would
that bad. I
something
think
would be better, but they just only beat the Bears, bro. And they barely beat the Bears. Like,
They had to come
Exactly.
back
I'm
from
gonna go
down.
Jets.
they had to come back being down from two. They was down 28-7.
They barely beat the Jets, man. I'm going. I mean, I'm going Jets. They barely beat the Bears.
Darius?
I don't know. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't fucking know. Like, both of these teams is ass. Like,
That's what makes it hard, man.
I don't believe in the Broncos as a team, and I feel like Zach Wilson is literally a fucking self-imploding bomb. Like, I'ma go. I'm gonna go with the better quarterback, man. I'm going with the Broncos.
Okay.
Part of me was going to go with the Broncos, man, and Mr. Wilson. That fucking defense is awful. It is awful. It's terrible. It's bad. But so is Zach Wilson. He's really not that good, but he looked decent against Kansas City. I'm going to roll with the Jets, man. I feel like I'm going to regret that, but I'm going to roll with the Jets. I really feel like I'm going to regret it. But I feel like if I pick the Broncos, I feel like I'm going to regret that too.
Gotta make a choice, cuz
I'm rolling with the Jets. Fuck it.
We go with the
I feel like they're the better team. Fuck it. Moving on. The next game, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Minnesota Vikings. Brianna as the leader in the clubhouse. Who are you going with?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Isn't this an all-in-one pick? Is anybody picking upset here? Because I'm not. Minnesota's defense is trash.
I started to because the Chiefs is real up and down right now, but
yes,
as it has been since he's been in the league starting. Hey, if all else fails, give the ball to Patrick Mahomes and magic stuff will happen.
Yes.
So, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I'm going to say Kirk Cousins might get traded before the end of the season.
Everybody go
you heard it here first, people. Blair?
Well, Chiefs. I thought everybody going Chiefs, man.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Just making sure you ain't changed your mind.
Moving on.
Moving on. Game of the week.
Game of the week.
Game of the week. Not that Monday night game.
Game of the week.
Monday night game. It's the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones at the San Francisco 49ers. Doesn't this feel like 1995 all over again? Get that good, feel good football feeling.
1995.
Who's your guy, Brianna?
Just like 95 because we went to the Super Bowl that year. So, yeah, let's keep that in.
I'm going with the Niners.
Ooh. Darius, are you going to roll with your Super Bowl pick here?
I am not going with my Super Bowl pick in the regular season. I do think it's going to be a decent game for a lot of the game, but if I break the two teams down, Cowboys struggle in the red zone, man. Like, it's ridiculous how they play in the red zone right now. They really, and I mean, I could kind of say the same thing about the 49ers too. Both of them have beat up on some bad teams.
Okay.
But I think the 49ers at this point are a more complete team, offense, defense, special teams. Like, they're a buzzsaw that's hot right now. I don't see them losing before like week 7 or 8. So I'm going to go with the 49ers. Let's go a lower scoring game. Let's go 23-13.
I like it. I like it.
Mm.
Blair?
Niners.
Dang, y'all just so what? Y'all don't believe in the Cowboys at all?
It's not that I don't believe in the Cowboys, man. I just like so what the Cowboys do really well, the Niners do the complete opposite.
Right.
So because they run so much motion and move so many people around the field, it doesn't allow you to just sit there and like pin back. You still have to account for what they're doing. They move a lot of pieces around to make sure you can't just sit in the defense that you want to be in. And that's actually against, that works against Dallas.
Yeah, with the Cowboys.
Dallas rather drop back, do it straight, and get it done. And they run. San Francisco is a running team, so they just run and run a lot of motion. That's hard to just pin your ears back and go against. So Dallas' strength right there is kind of taken away some to some extent. The speed is kind of negated because they have to make decisions pre-snap and post-snap. So.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what everybody said, man. I'm gonna roll with the 49ers. I paused to pick the Cowboys, but I just don't see it happening against the 49ers. I think the 49ers right now is the best team in the NFL from what I've seen with my two eyeballs. They're complete, man. They got one of the best defenses. The offense is humming. They finding ways to get it done, man. And Brock Purdy's looking good. So I have no reason to not pick them right now. I think it's going to be a close game, though. I don't think it's going to be high scoring, just like Darius said. I think it is going to be more like a 21-24 game or 24-17 game. But I think 49ers going to come out and get the victory, man. I mean, it's going to be a really good game, though. It's going to be a very, very good game. Moving on. So, Monday Night Football game. We have the Green Bay Packers at the Las Vegas Raiders. Interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. Is Mr. Love going to get it done on Monday night, Brianna? Who you going with?
I think so. I'm going with the Packers.
Pack City Cheeseheads. Blair?
That's funny because I thought about going with I wanted to go with the Packers. Because I'm like, I don't know about the Raiders, man. I don't get to see them very much, but just something about it ain't clicking. And they're not playing like the best teams.
Right.
They're 1-3. They beat the Broncos by 1 point. They got smoked by the Bills, beat by the Steelers, and beat by the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I do think they're playing better, though, because that game
against
the Dodgers,
they are.
They look better.
But I don't know, man. I'm gonna go Green Bay.
This one is a tricky game, man. Darius?
Man, I don't know if Jimmy G gonna be back this week. He need to come back because that last dude, I mean, they played him close. But that was because Josh Jacobs finally had an awakening. Whoever they backup is terrible.
Yeah,
but even if Jimmy G plays, this is what, game 5?
Yep.
Jimmy G already got 6 picks and he missed last week. So I'm not going with the Raiders.
Yeah.
On with Jordan. Show me some love.
Yeah. This one's tough for me, man, because I understand the picks and everything. I do feel like they're playing better. In Green Bay, I feel like Green Bay is beating up on a lot of teams that aren't.
Sound like you want to pick the Raiders.
I kind of do, but I'm gonna pick Green Bay, man.
Do it.
Pick Green Bay because I can't pick the Raiders, man. They're losing 2 bad teams, and Green Bay is beating bad teams. So What can I say? I'm gonna go with Green Bay. I do think it's gonna be a really close game because it is in Vegas. So, but who knows? They might just show up because it is Monday Night Football. So,
Right.
I'm gonna roll with Green Bay, man. I say Green Bay wins this one 17-14. So that's what I got.
When do we say Josh McDaniels is not a good head coach? How long does that take?
I've been saying that.
Now, like right now, he's not good. I'll say it for you.
Is he
Josh
just a really
McDaniels.
good offensive coordinator that only works well with Bill Belichick?
Josh
I just feel
McDaniels is not a good head coach. There you go.
Yeah, I feel like that's it. He's just not a good head coach. He just
He's a
need to
good
have
offensive coordinator.
right. He need to just be able to just focus on that.
Yeah, I feel you.
He gotta deal with everything. He can't put a decent game plan together.
Correct.
That's
Facts.
usually how it worked for most of the people that come under Bill Belichick tree. They good at what they did. They good at what they did under him because he controlled most of everything.
Yeah, I don't think what he does lends to them being great head coaches because this is what you do that. It's not like, okay, let me show you how to branch out and, do this thing. He's not going to do that. Look, we best when you doing this, you coach the tight ends, that's what you do. You the best at doing that.
Right, yeah.
I don't need you to be coaching my receivers because you don't know how to do that. And I'm not about to show you. So that is what it is, my boy. And I think that was working for him until everybody started raping his coaching staff, and nobody has been successful. None of them. So,
Right.
what you gonna do? Stop getting him. Stop getting from his coaching staff. It's not working. His GMs are not. The GMs from the Patriots aren't working. None of the people that you're getting from the Patriots are working. They only work for the Patriots.
Well,
Period.
if the Houston Texans turn out to be good, the dude that they got charged came from the Patriots.
Oh, you mean the chaplain?
Chaplain?
Yeah,
Yes,
the chaplain's doing his thing. He praying it up and getting it in.
Don't hate on him, bro. They out there doing some things now.
Hey, I'm sure he said a prayer before he made that CJ Stroud pick. Like, whoo, hope this boy is good. Please, Jesus. It's working out for him so far. Shit, I would have been praying it too. Shoot, like I can't mess this up. So, well, that's all I got for this week, man. That's all we got. Gave you a little bit of NBA, some NFL. Continue to like, share, subscribe. We'll holler at y'all. We love you. We appreciate y'all for watching. Deuces.
Thank y'all. Go Blue.
Peace. Recording stopped. Go Bucks!